My Bloody Valentine 3D is based on a famous cult classic, My Bloody Valentine, and it's essentially about a love triangle between my character Sarah and my husband Axel and her old lover boyfriend Tom. And it starts in the past 10 years before on Valentine's Day, where a lot of killings had taken place, and you're cutting to 10 years later on Valentine's, and the same thing's starting to happen again. And this story is about who is the one that's actually doing the killings. We've really set the character up so she's not like the kind of passive reactive character that they portray a lot of women to be, which is, it's really nice to finally have a female character like that in these kind of movies. It's not like your old school 3D where it's, you know, you put on the red and the blue glasses and then you've got like things flying at you. It's not really like that. It's basically, you know, a 2D film in 3D. So you're living in the film. The whole thing is 3D, and it's hard to describe because it's unlike anything you've ever seen before, you know. But it's the whole. I truly believe it's the wave of the future in filmmaking. I know that James Cameron and Spielberg just had a whole lecture at the DGA about stereo and what that's going to do for filmmaking, and it's just really it's an exciting time to be an actor and to be an artist in this. The great thing about working with Patrick Lessier, the director, is that he is very character driven. And I think that that's the most important thing that you can hope for as an actor, to be able to work with a screenplay that is character driven and with a director that really cares about things like that. So all of the choices along the way in the script were very thoughtful and extremely layered. And the great thing about Jensen and Kerr is that they're very thoughtful and layered with their performances as well. So we've all really taken the time to sit together and talk about the best way where we can make this as complicated and intricate as possible, because, you know, there is a new trend of horror movies being made right now, and I think that it's really easy to do something that's very cookie cutter, but I'm not quite interested in doing that, and I don't think the people involved in this movie are either. I do a lot of character work, so I already have that fear about this minor and everything that he means to me. So the minute that I see him, it's already like kind of in me, you know what I mean? It was funny though, my little nephew who plays my son in the movie, they're like, oh, you know, he was walking by him in a scene, and Andrew turns around and he looks at him, he's just kind of into like, oh, you know, if you're too afraid of him, you know, we'll take him out of the scene. He's like, oh no, I was riding with him on the car way over. So this little 6-year-old is like totally chill, and I'm like, you know, freaking out. So it's kind of funny. The mix of the new technology and a great story is gonna that's what's gonna take it through the roof. You know what I mean? I think that you bring great storytelling and great technology together, and you get something really fantastic.